What's up, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video. And this one, I want to break down what's happening with SPY, Tesla, and the overall markets. But just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out my Moomoo link. If you deposit $100, you're guaranteed 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000, you're guaranteed 15 in total, not to mention an 8.1% APY, and the offer ends in just a couple of weeks. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to call out that I did miscalculate in the morning. I thought the market was due for a bit of a pullback, but there's no sign of that quite yet for SPY. We are seeing the QQQ being a little bit weaker, though, so that is what has been churning a little bit. But overall, the market still remains quite resilient. So we're going to be very unbiased when we go over this. We had the Michigan consumer sentiment data. Everything was as expected. And as far as the market's going, we didn't really get that pullback yet. SPY is approaching 598 as resistance. If we could break that, we're looking for 600 as our next potential target. To turn back down, you want to see it lose 596. If 596 fails us, I think that this will be dipping back down. As of right now, it's favoring bulls. The trend remains more bullish. So just know that this is something I wanted to clarify. I did make a mistake in my morning analysis. I was a little worried that we were seeing some signals that showed we might see a little bit of a dip, but we didn't get that yet. We remain bullish for the time being. I think we might dip later, but we're not ready yet. It may take a little bit longer than expected, so give it some time. And for now, we do favor upside. ES is also favoring upside. We were at that 6,000 area, so I was worried we might have seen a little bit of a dip. We dipped a little bit only to get bought back up. Let's look at 6,020 is our resistance, and 6,050 is going to be our next target if that breaks. And if we reject, you want to see us lose 6,000. If that were to fail us, especially these lows right here, lose these lows, and I think we start dipping back down for about 59.80. So far, so good. For Nvda, we pumped up to 150 only to turn back down. Now we're kind of shuffling between 146.5 and 148. I think we're range bound. It could dip a little bit lower as time goes on, but we just remain in this structure. Bitcoin is just trading sideways around 76,500, not really doing much. For Tesla, we pumped very nicely to 320, a lot better than what I was expecting. I thought that Tesla might slow down close to about 302 to 305, but we actually managed to break many resistance levels as if they weren't even there. So 300 has been historically a major resistance. We broke it. Then 310 was another tough resistance. Historically, we managed to break that as well. If you go back on the chart, you could see what I'm talking about. But instead of being stopped by these resistances, we actually broke them. So that means Tesla's stronger than what I was expecting. So now we have 320 as resistance on Tesla, and our support's at 315 is going to be our first support. 312 below that, then 310. Overall, we're holding above these supports very well. It has pumped so hard so far, so it's dipping just a little bit right now, but that's fine because it's still very resilient, and we'll have to see if we hold above 312. But nonetheless, Tesla remains more bullish. The QQQ was what was a little bit weaker. We are turning just a bit here. We hit 315, then started to turn back down to about 515. Then we came down to 512. So we're shuffling around 513.5. We're just going to continue to shuffle. We could dip below 512 as time goes on, so we'll see how that goes. For Aapl, we rejected off 228 only to start dipping, so we're looking at 226 as our main support. So we'll see how things end up going, but be very, very patient nonetheless. For NQ, we hit 21,200, and then we came down. So this is what I was predicting. This was correct. If we end up losing 21,140, look for a bigger dip. So far, we're just range bound, so it's not really doing a whole lot. We'll be very patient nonetheless. So as far as SPY goes, the trend is bullish, but we'll have to see how it reacts to 598 if we break above that or not. And then the main support's at 596. We have to lose that to really turn bearish. So we'll see how it goes. Otherwise, the trend remains a little bit more in favor of the bulls. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to make this video a little bit shorter. Just wanted to make it very clear that that's what's going on. So we're going to be very patient with this market and see how this ends up progressing. Just keep in mind there's a lot of shorts expiring for today. The market is remaining elevated, and we'll see how well it holds up until close. So I thank you for listening. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one, and peace out.